Right. Hi guys. Welcome to the Music B&B. I'm Callum, and today I'm joined by T Ledger. How you doing?
G'day, g'day everyone. I'm T Ledger, traveling up ahead. I'm a musical artist, author, and podcaster. Yeah. And I've been doing what I've been doing for about 5 years now. I've been in the game for 5 years. I think it's heading to 6 years next year. Yeah.
Nice. So, would you be able to give us? You just kind of just started with a bit of background about yourself, but how did you get into making music? How did it all start? Where's the
Um.
roots?
Well, unfortunately, my music started with poor mental health. So I ended up getting to a place called Y Park, which is in Dandenong in Melbourne.
Right.
And they had a music program there, and then I always listened to music constantly. Like I was listening to music like all throughout my life. Like I remember when I was a kid, I used to have two Green Day CDs, International Super Hits, which is like their greatest hits at the time, and American Idiot, and I just listened to them constantly. I had a Walkman at the time. Yeah, and then, yeah, I just
International Hits was my like first introduction to Green Day, and that was spinning on my Walkman in England for about 2 years. It's a good starting
yeah,
point, I
yeah.
think.
I think the first album, I was into pop punk a little bit when I was a kid, and then I got into indie rock and hip hop and electronic music and stuff. And then I wanted to merge all three together, but like that's with me later on. When I first started, I was just like, I just wanted to be on a track, and I just did a short verse on a track. From two ladies at the time, they were at Y Park as well. They were just playing piano and just like practicing, and then they made a song, and then I just whacked on it, and it was a thing. And then I just kept making music at Y Park because there was not much to do, so the alarm just went off.
Yeah.
Stop. A second. So yeah, not you. The alarm. Yeah, yeah, and then like I was just and then I made four albums there in 2 years,
Wow, that's
and
quick.
one of them was 23 tracks long. Yeah, and that one I made over a month with musicians at the time. Like, well, they weren't session musicians; they were just other clients at Y Park. You know, like dealing with mental health and it was just a way to express ourselves. And then like I just love how music you just express yourself.
Yeah. Would you be
Just
able to
you can just
explain
be
a bit for me and everyone else what Y Park is? How's it work?
Oh, it's a youth prevention and rehabilitation center. So it's a step down from a hospital. So
Oh,
it's just and they had a music group there, and it's the best thing ever. It was the best
wow.
thing ever. Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
So, they brought in session musicians like that you could record with and everything like that.
No, 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 no. It was the other people there. The other people
Oh,
there.
right, right. You just like kind of formed a sort of
You
band.
find but you, because you're like connecting emotionally there, you understand what type. Like when they start playing an instrument, you can tell if you know a little bit about music that if they're good or not. And then like
Yeah,
then you get them on the track and they're just amazing. You know, like they're just expressing themselves in a place where they want to rebuild themselves. And
yeah.
yeah, it was good. It rebuilt me, I think. And then like
Excellent.
then I've just been on this musical journey. I mean, my mental health improved in the last year like a lot, and then like I've probably put out some of my best, or hopefully my best work, in Castle of the Green Valley Flames. I have in probably my career. You know,
Wow.
that's hopefully. And also just shout out, I did a DJ mix of my old laptop, the files that was on my old laptop. I did a DJ mix for 40 minutes. That's on SoundCloud at the moment, and it's coming out on Spotify tomorrow.
Wow. Well, make sure like everything's linked down below. But it sounds like in terms
Yeah,
of like your background, music has been a huge influence and help in shaping you and improving you. Am I right when I
yeah.
say that?
Like if someone was to describe the type of music I listen to a very emotive music. Because like with my mental health, like I'm very emotive.
Yeah.
And then I always try to find like deeper meaning. And like you know, like some of my favorite bands like Block Party and then I like all like a lot of indie rock, like you know the Strokes and like the Killers,
You're not just
Groups. I can
naming
name all the
British
indie
stuff
rock
to make
groups.
me happy, are you? Because that's what that sounds like.
No, we grew up with it in Australia. We grew up with, and the Strokes are from America.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you wouldn't think so though. They fit so nicely into the British indie rock scene, but yeah,
Yeah, they
amazing.
sound they're like a 70s, '70s like post-punk band from England. You know, like they sound a bit like that sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Interestingly enough, though, I'm probably more into the Australian scene more than I
Oh,
ever have been.
The Australian scene at the moment is amazing.
Mm.
But a lot of the bands have had some controversies.
Oh yeah.
Like one of my favorite Australian rock bands is the Sticky Fingers, and there was some drama about them playing a blues fest in Australia this year.
Saw that. Yeah.
I won't go into it. I won't go into it. But I really like Sticky Fingers. I like Violent Soho.
It's
I
King
like
Gizzard,
Dune Rats,
Lizard Wizard at the
King
moment for
Gizzard and
me.
Lizard Wizard. Yeah,
Just killing it, killing
I try to I try to beat their most albums in a year, and I did.
it. Wow,
Yeah,
okay, more than seven.
they did seven. They did 7 albums in a year, and I
Yeah,
did 10.
nice,
But
nice. So basically music is your
like,
life. Do you not stop?
I do not stop. I do work. I work now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I work at
fantastic.
op shop. I just work at. I volunteer at op shops.
Yeah.
Do you have op shops in London?
They probably have a different name than that.
They're called like opportunity shops. Like like in the Australia's like Salvos, Vinnies, and stuff. Like it's like foundations, and you volunteer for them for free.
Oh,
And
right, like charity
and you
shops as
sell like
well.
yeah, like donations. Like they get donations of clothes, and like they sell like trinkets and stuff.
Ah,
Yeah.
In America they're called like thrift shops. In England we just call them charity shops, I think. But it's that kind of
Oh
thing. Or
yeah.
like, yeah. So who inspired you to make music then? Would you say it's the musicians themselves, or the mental health program you were on, or was it a bit of everything?
Bit of everything. Like, and my dad was in a band when he was growing up, and he's a bass player. So, and he used to work at Yamaha in Melbourne, and he used to get me like pianos and guitars, and I was playing guitar probably from 6, and I was playing piano from 4.
Right.
Yeah,
Amazing.
but
Amazing. So
I'm
you're
not the best pianist. I'm
multi-instrumentalist.
not the best pianist.
Oh,
Multi instrumentalist.
yeah, fun. You
I need to
tinker with
practice my
different
piano
things.
a bit.
So you like a
Yeah,
dabbler. You dabble in things.
no, with guitar I'm passionate about, but the piano piano, I just like I did it when I was younger, but I stopped practicing. I was playing guitar more, but I'm getting better at piano again. I'm starting to play again. I'll show
Yeah.
you something. I'll show you something.
Okay.
I recently got this
What? Whoa. What is it?
MIDI
I can't.
keyboard but with a launch pad.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. So you're able to put your beats on it as well.
Yeah.
Wicked, wicked.
I don't know how to do that
So
yet. I just play synth on it. Yeah.
so do you have like a creative process, or do you just go with whatever you're
Um,
feeling?
I make the instrumental first, and then I do the vocals.
Do you ever
Um,
have vocals first? Does that sometimes happen?
when I was when I was at White Park, I would have done vocals first once or twice, but probably not. I
Yeah,
don't do vocals first. I do vocals last. Normally.
yeah, yeah,
Or I apply for mastering, of course, but yeah,
yeah.
I do. Yeah. Sorry, once again. I get my finger in the way. Sorry, I'll sit down.
It's all right if you want to walk around while we're doing this interview. That's absolutely fine. I'm
I'm
looking
just
at.
waking up. I'm just waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Right. Let's dive into your project. So it's called Flames. Is that right?
Yes.
Fantastic. What's the
And
background for the
that's
album?
the painting.
That so you did the painting first, and that was the background for the album.
Yeah, I did the painting first. I did the painting at a group an art class. Yeah.
Nice, nice. So did that inspire like all the songs? Everything was based around that one image. Can I see it again?
No, it wasn't actually. It was more. When I did the song Flames itself, I decided to name the album Flames.
Because it's got the
Can
flames
you
on
see
it.
that?
Yeah, that is so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
It reminds me very
There's
much of
some other
King
ones.
Gizzard, actually.
Yeah, like I'm like the hip hop King Gizzard.
Brilliant. I mean, I haven't listened to it yet. I'm planning on listening to it actually after this, so reacting to it.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to know a bit more about it before I dive into it. So would you be able to give a bit of an idea of what it's like, what I expect to hear as I go through it?
Well, a lot of experimentation with the MIDI keyboard that I just showed you before.
Always nice to have a new idea, isn't it? And experiment with that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I was like with the launch pad, there was like the sounds segmented, and then like I did the launch pad for it, and then like on some tracks, and then when I had synth bass, it was just me playing the synth bass over and over again, really. But that the
Nice.
bass line, I gotta say, is really good.
Awesome.
Um, uh, yeah, it's got a lot of just without instrumentation as much, just more the beats. With rapping over the top with when I had guest vocalists, but like I just did that because they didn't want guitar in it because my friend Samuel doesn't like guitar in his music. He likes more like just beats, bass and drum. Really, he really likes. But
Yeah.
yeah, but
Cool.
so like, it's a mishmash. It's a mismatch, but like, and then but it's quite interesting of an album, I think personally. Yeah.
Cool. Cool. I look forward to listening to it. And what's your favorite song from the album? Do you have a particular one that's
Crazy when I made it was I knew it was really good, but I probably gotta say, yeah.
that sounded like you were going to say something there. Probably gotta say, and then you didn't say anything. But no, okay, so gotta say and crazy. Fantastic. So there's two ones to look out for. Stand out for you. Maybe they'll stand out for me. If you could give people a reason to listen to your music, what makes it unique from other people? How does it stand out? How does it compare to others? Convince me. I've never heard you. How
I'll
can
probably
you
have
make
to
me listen?
say I've somehow made every song different. Yeah.
I do like that. I do like that. Um, do you worry that because every song's different that could lead people astray, like they're not too sure what your style is, or do you
Yeah, they
think
probably
that's
don't know what my aesthetic is. But I
okay?
think with the artwork you get an image of what I'm trying to portray.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll
I
make
think
sure
I
to have
got
the
good
artwork
album
up while I
artwork.
listen. Then I think that'd be really really good to
Yeah.
have that up while I was listening, while I am listening.
Yeah.
So have you ever performed your music before in front of people? Do you do shows? Have you got anything that's kind of
I've done one show through Y Park at a drum theater in Dandenong to about 200 people,
okay?
about 100 200 people, and I just performed my song Water because that was just like the one that I could remember the best. And then
Yeah.
I was gonna do a second song, but like it was just like my friend Samuel, who I rap with a lot, SD. He rapped for about 20 minutes straight, and we only had an hour, so I couldn't go for my for a second song. Um, and then I've done DJ sets and stuff, but like not at clubs, just on my laptop really, but like just some people, but like yeah, no, I don't perform live to answer your
Well,
question.
fair enough.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of people don't these
yeah.
days. I'm very much internet based, to be honest. Do you feel like um, the way the internet has gone has improved and made you like improved your approach as an artist? Has it changed how you approach your music and what you do with it?
Oh yeah, like I reckon like I couldn't do what I do now in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah.
Like
No way.
I couldn't do what I do now because like I got like like I don't know Photoshop Express like in the
Yeah.
70s 80s to do my artwork, you know. Like not saying like I just got the artwork, but like I did the font and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have probably a guitar lead to USB to play my guitar on my laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be pretty hard. Like I'm very internet based. Sorry, one second. My ugly hands in the way. Um, yeah, I probably have to say like yeah, I'm very internet based. Like I got Instagram for all my artwork, and then I got SoundCloud where I put out my other art, my music
Yeah.
first, and then it comes out on Spotify. Like if I had to rely on CDs and vinyl, I still don't know how to do that properly.
I,
Like
I wouldn't know
yeah,
either. I mean, everyone's just doing streaming, aren't they, these days? And that's the way it
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
Which is
I'm a
actually
streaming
good. It's
artist.
really
Yeah.
helpful for smaller independent artists like myself to actually make a bit of money from our music. I mean, it's not loads, but it's a bit of money, isn't it, for making music? Whereas before in like even the 2000s or the 90s, if you're trying to release a CD, you'd have to pay so much. And now we don't have to do that. And that's really, really
Yeah.
good. And then, if things pick up, you get more and more popular, then you can start doing vinyl, CDs, everything like that, can't you? So I think
I
it's a
know
better
like
world for us.
I know a website called ArtGlider where they said distribution and I chose it and then like I printed out a CD and a vinyl. I don't know if that's sold as a distribution, but like it probably was just one off. But like, there's ways to do it, but like I don't know the way to mass produce it and would I want to? So would I get my would it be like I like it would be enough because I want if at least one person listens to my music get something out of it. I'm happy, but like. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know all that type of logistic stuff. You know, it's really
That's it.
hard.
One
I don't
person
know how to
listens, or
I swear.
you get one comment from someone says something nice. That's made my day. If my music takes off or anything, amazing. But if not, if one person has said they like it, that's a connection I've made, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to saying lots of nice stuff about your music too. What's next for you then? Is it another album tomorrow?
No, I got some stuff on this week. I got some work and all that type of stuff. So I'll probably not start making music until I get paid next, which is in 2 weeks.
Right.
And then I'll get some music software. I'll get Reaper and FL Studio on the new laptop.
Yeah.
And get my sample packs. Download my sample packs back, and then get some new synth on the new one,
Nice.
and then maybe make a new album around my birthday.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I once can I swear?
It's up to you, man.
I have a song called "Happy Birthday to Me F-Wits," and like I made that on my birthday last year, so I'm 27 this year. And if I was enough of a rock star, it might be my last year.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for coming on. It's been a really engaging and fun interview. And I was saying just before we started this, how it's like morning for you and evening for me, and we are
Yeah,
two completely different vibes. But
yeah.
you've definitely brought me up to your level, which is fantastic. So it's all linked down below, guys. Make sure to check it out. It's in the description. And thank you for coming on.
Which, thank you.
No worries. Take care.
Oh, I say.